Hi all, this is Sander. I just wanted to hop on and tell you something about a dream that I had, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I said in a previous video that I had wanted to reincarnate under different circumstances with different people or something like that in the past, even if that's possible. So, anyways, I relayed that to God that I wanted to reincarnate under different circumstances with different people. So I had a feeling He might have heard me, and so, anyways, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had a dream in which I was standing kind of in a city. I was standing outside of a big building. I didn't know what kind of building it was, but it was kind of like a brick and glass building. And I was standing outside on the sidewalk when I see my father, who has passed. I see him coming out of the front door of the building, and he comes past me and turns and walks away from me down the sidewalk. And of course, in heaven, everybody looks like they're 33 years old. Everybody in heaven, or most everybody, is 33 years old. So he looked like he was 33. But he didn't see me, even though I saw him. So anyways, I walked into that building, and it was the first floor of that building was this beautiful lobby area, big lobby area, with like brown stone tiles and couches and chairs and hanging plants. It was very pretty. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was an office building or an apartment building. I didn't know what it was. I just stood there and looked up and looked around. It was beautiful. So then I found myself in a little apartment, and I was in this little den, and I was with 2 adults and 2 children. And it was kind of like I was on the shoulder or the arm of this woman. And, sorry. So I was with this family, basically. It was a mom and a dad and son and daughter. And they were sitting on this couch watching TV. And unfortunately, I couldn't see their faces. Whoever was in charge of this dream would not allow me to see their faces. But I saw them. And it was the mom was sitting watching TV, and and the little boy, who was 10 or 11 years old, was sitting right next to her. And he was leaning forward, like kind of like that, with his knees on his elbows, or he was leaning up against her knees or something. And she was like scratching his back the way my mom used to do when I was little. And so then I kind of turned around and looked, and there was the father sitting on the couch, not right next to the mom, but he was sitting on the couch, kind of laying back and relaxing. And there was a little girl about 7 or 8, and she was lying on top of him, but she was like lying crossways on top of him. So she was like trying to sleep. So she had her head like this on the other arm of the couch, and she had her body was just splayed across him. And they were all just watching TV. And so I have a feeling that I was allowed to see my future family. However, I was not allowed to see their faces, and whatever they were watching on TV, I was also not allowed to see. The TV was like whited out. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see what they were watching. So, and they didn't notice me, but I noticed them. And that was the end of the dream. So I asked the Holy Spirit, are these my future parents or future family? And the Holy Spirit said yes. And I said, did my father talk to them? And the Holy Spirit said yes, he talked to the mother. And I don't know what he said to them. If this is real, I don't know what he said to them, what he told them. But somebody must have told my father that I put in a request to heaven for a new family and new circumstances. So my dad went to talk to my new family. However, I'm not allowed to know, like, their names, what they look like, or anything. I just got to see them together. And I'm not sure, I was told, or I heard from another video that children age, like for every year that goes by on earth, they age 3 years in heaven. So I don't know what the circumstances are, why these kids were still kids. Maybe it was a family that died together. Maybe the kids were little. I don't know what's going on there. I just assumed that everybody in heaven was 33 years old, but I guess not. So that was, I just wanted to relay that. That was an interesting dream, and I don't know. I got to see my dad in heaven, and I got to see supposedly a future family that I might reincarnate with. I got to see them, although I didn't see their faces, could not see what they looked like. And I don't know, in heaven, is there television? Do they watch our television up there? Or is there like a TCOH, the channel of heaven up there? I don't know what they were watching. I couldn't hear it and I couldn't see it. It was not allowed. So anyways, I just wanted to come out and relay that and let you know that I saw my future family. So there. Okay. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.